Right now, our group is like an Oreo that someone is pulling apart, and I'm stuck in the middle. You don't know what side you're going to be stuck on, but either way, you're screwed because you're still getting eaten.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? You have now tuned in to my Basketball Wives recap. Guys, make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Share this video wherever you like to share videos, and comment down below for your chance to be featured on my next video. I will shout out to Iris, okay? Shout out to you for saying you like my purple hair. You know, I'll be switching it up. Definitely check out my main channel, Some More Love TV, because I have like lots of hair videos on there. Okay, so it started off, you know, from last week where Malaysia kind of brought Brandi. Brandi was all up in everybody's face like, what? Who has a problem with me being here? And everybody was acting all silent and acting like she was a non-mother effing factor, like she really did not exist. Like she was just pure air and they were looking right past her and there was nothing to talk about. So that's why nobody was saying anything. Like that's the way it legit looked. Malaysia, she was just like... I felt like she was kind of being fake because I'm pretty sure if that's your best friend, you guys had a little discussion about this. Malaysia comes in like, oh, Brandi was like, what's up? And she was just like, well, Tami feels like you're the one who instigated everything with Duffy. Like she's saying it right there. I'm like, girl, you really gonna sit here and pretend like you haven't had a discussion with Brandi before Brandi came over here and y'all wasn't talking about the reason why Tami wasn't talking to you? Like, okay, we'll play that game right now. But I don't know any best friends that wouldn't have had that conversation before she had her come down. I don't know. So yeah, that's what was going on with them. So the three of them end up leaving. Tami, Shaunie, and Evelyn, like the three musketeers, they just end up being out. So then they all, well, Brandi and the rest of them, they end up having the dinner that was supposed to be in celebration of Evelyn. So that was kind of messed up, but that's the way it ended up going down. And Saniyah, she ended up staying with them, as well as Jill. Jill seemed really out of place. Saniyah, she was just a drunken hot mess. Like, I can't really say too much about her. And I can't really judge for the simple fact that I've had those days back in my bad girl days, you know. And, I mean, the only thing I can say is that I've never done it on national TV. And luckily, it wasn't around the times where social media was so big. So I was good. You know, I have a few bad pictures on MySpace. But other than that, I'm good, you know. But this girl, like, girl, you supposed to, like, if you go out to an event or you go out, like, anytime I go out to an event or something that's professional, I'll barely sip my wine. Like, I'll be sipping that wine for like dumb long. You know what I mean? Like I'm not taking shots, taking it back, drinking bottles and nothing like that. Like there's a certain mentality that you have to have when you're working or when you're like in front of people like that. I mean, you know what I mean? Like she just seemed like the hood and that's it. Like I'm like how, I don't know how good of a stylist she is. I mean, maybe she could be an exceptional stylist. This could just be like the way she is when she's chill mode, you know, chill factor mode. Maybe this is the way she acts. I don't know, but dang, girl. So, what happens? I think after that, yeah, she pretty much got like escorted out of the restaurant that they was at because she was like super wasted. She tried to get up. She almost fell down. She boxed out. It was out. Like her dress, but not even a dress. That looked like a shirt. Like I'm like, girl, how you talking about you styling people and this is what you coming through with? And girl, all we saw was butt. I mean, that's it. Butt. A whole lot of it. I mean, whoa. And I'm just like, girl, this is not a good look. It's not for somebody who's talking about their stylist. Like, no. So now, later on, it was funny because she met up with this girl named Asia. So Saniyah met up with this girl named Asia, who's actually Kristen's sister. She tells her, oh, you know, I did a gig over the weekend, a girl's mass naked. It ended up being your sister. She tells her the story, and then she starts spilling some juice, honey. She was telling her how, oh, she calls these girls that are her friends, she calls them the Golden Girls. She says that they washed up, and she also said, and she also faked the miscarriage because she just is very manipulative and she wants sympathy from people. And she didn't have a miscarriage, she had an abortion. So I'm like, you know what, that's real. Like, I guess because Asia says that they're really not cool with each other. Like, I guess they started to get a little bit better, but they're not really cool with each other because Asia's mom and her mom are like enemies, arch enemies or whatever. So that's why they're not cool with each other. But sometimes that doesn't even, like, you know, she's like, oh, of course we wouldn't be cool with each other. But that's not always the case. My lipstick all messed up, y'all. Don't judge me. That's not always the case. Sometimes kids, their parents could be bad or whatever, have really nasty situations, but the kids could still be good in some cases. Or sometimes it can be the flip side where they become enemies as well. So I guess that's what happened with them. But yeah, it's just real messed up that she's just like putting all that out there. I mean, if it's true, then okay, put it out there, let everybody know so they don't get they don't fall into the trap. But if it's fake and you putting that out there about somebody having a abortion when it's a miscarriage, that's like real messed up. Or if Kristen's the one putting that story out there saying that she had a miscarriage just for sympathy when it actually was an abortion, like that's real super duper effed up. But y'all did already share some tea and say that she was the one that was having an affair with some dude there. And so, I mean, she may not be the most trustworthy kind of person anyway. But yeah, the thing about her, like, that's messed up because, you know, your girl, like, I've experienced that, and that's nothing to joke with. That is like some real next level, like, depressing, every day you think about it type of thing. And for you to kind of almost make fun of that and make light of it and kind of say that something where you actually took it out of yourself because you didn't want something, as opposed to people that are trying to have it. Nah, that's no comparison. Like, that's not what's up. You know what I mean? You could lose a lot of fans that way. Jackie meets with Evelyn, and they talk about cakes and stuff like that, and how she really wants the ladies to kind of like just go, and it's like an empowerment type of thing, empowerment party that she's having. And Jackie also reveals to Evelyn, because she heard from Saniyah about the whole miscarriage thing and about how she calling them the Golden Girls and all these things. So once Evelyn hears about that, she now has to share that little bit of juice with Tami, because, you know, Tami gonna turn up once she hear about that. So once Tami hears about it, you know, she was just like annoyed about it. And or was it the other way around? I think it was. I'm trying to remember, because I'm trying to remember, y'all. I think Jackie, she wasn't the one who told Evelyn. Tami was the one who told Evelyn after Jackie told Tami. And then Evelyn was just kind of like shocked and floored by this. Because, you know, she was just like, she suffered 3 miscarriages. Tami was like, she suffered 3 miscarriages. And for somebody to kind of get the story twisted and say it in this way was kind of messed up. So yeah, it was that Saniyah, she was the one, like I said, she met with Jackie. That actually happened after so much was going down. After Jackie had ended up meeting with Evelyn, it was later on that Saniyah had met with Jackie and told Jackie everything that she found out. And once Tami heard, then Tami felt like she needed to tell Evelyn. So that's how it went. That's how it went, okay? That's how it went. So then they all go to like dinner or lunch or whatever it was. And Kristen, she just kind of admits that, yeah, she did say they were the Golden Girls. She says she knows exactly where it came from. You know, the only person that she told was her sister. And they kind of revealed, because it was Evelyn and Tami, they kind of reveal where exactly it was that they heard this information, which it was from Jackie. And Jackie heard it from Saniyah, who got it from the source, which was her sister. And she's just like, you know, her and her sister aren't really in a good place. And then they also bring up the whole like abortion / miscarriage thing. And she was just like, oh no, that's not true. Like, she pretty much denied it. and supposedly they're going to try to get to the bottom of this. But from the coming attractions from the commercial, it looked like at Jackie's party, Asia just so happened to be there because she didn't want to confront Asia. Because I feel like she knows, like, if somebody's talking bad about you and you know it's not true, me personally, I'm going to want to confront that person. Like, you going to say it right here in front of everybody, the lies that you've been spreading. And I'm going to have to, like, if you're going to continue to lie, I'm going to have to check you real quick. Because one thing about me, my word is bond, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm real loyal, and anything that I say, if I feel like you're trying to disrespect me and I'm telling you the truth, like, that's going to piss me off to the max. You know what I say? So that's how it goes, right? Word is bond. I heard somebody say that before and it just sounded really cool. So yeah, I hope I'm using it in the right context. But yeah, that's pretty much like, you know, you don't play with something like that. So if that was me personally, I would make sure I have to confront that person. But it seems like she kind of ran away from the situation when she saw that her sister was there. And it's like, why? Why would you do that unless you're worried that all of the truth is going to come out and you're going to have to pretty much fess up? You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to see what happens. It's getting juicy, y'all. It's getting juicy. Thanks for watching, guys. That was pretty quick. Stay fabulous, live free, and soar limitless. I'll see you in the next one. Later.